Hello, this is Roxana Bangura of the Roxana Bangura channel and the Bangura Chronicles, where I and my daughter Amaris share with you our transition from the United States to Mexico and beyond. We're here at one of our favorite parks near our neighborhood, enjoying these last few days in the States, having access to this park. Hopefully in Mexico we will live near a park and live near water and a place where we can walk to in Veracruz, I should say, in Veracruz State. But I wanted to share with you some updates. I managed to go to the consulate, the Mexican consulate in DC, about 2 weeks ago or so, and I spoke to a communications officer, and I had questions about really nitty-gritty stuff, renting an apartment in terms of the leasing and having utilities in my name, as well as the schooling situation for my daughter, because I plan for her to go to the public school there, the state-run government school, for her to be immersed in Spanish, for her to learn the language, be literate in the language and all of that. So my queries were answered. I was assured that my daughter would be able to go to school, even though she wasn't a citizen, even though she was on a tourist visa. And the tourist visas in Mexico are 6 months. So as an American, you can stay in Mexico for 6 months. So that was very reassuring for her, for my daughter to be able to attend school, and I can have an apartment in my name, no problem, have utilities in my name, no problem. So those are some of the questions I had. My daughter's birth certificate has to get apostilled. Fortunately, in the state of Maryland where she was born, I can just take the birth certificate and go directly to the Secretary of State for him to do the apostle process. Anything else, I'd have to get the document notarized and then take it to the Secretary of State. I believe that's the same process for New York. So there's that. And working online as an independent contractor, doing various jobs, and getting certified in the English and as an English language teacher. That's another revenue stream. So these are the ways that I'm going to take care of me and my daughter abroad. Finding out more and more good information about Mexico every day, talking to people that live there who are native to Mexico, locals, as well as expats who live in Mexico. So I'm always reading, I'm always trying to learn and just absorb as much as I can about, nuestro nuevo país, our new country, and our state of Veracruz. I look forward to all the sights and sounds and everything having to do with Mexico. We leave in a few short weeks. We're excited. We're nervous, not necessarily fearful, but either way, we're still doing this. Me and my daughter are still doing this. We're moving on. I just wanted to share that information with you. And again, I'm still trying to interview people. I've connected with some expats in China and Brazil, Colombia. So there's more and more people that I'd like to talk to who are also living abroad, and to share their experiences with you, and from, obviously for me to learn, for you to, to learn some things about migrating out of the United States, being an immigrant in another country. So Mexico, we're very excited and hope we're well received there. And it's nice to know people all around the country. In the District Federal, that's the capital, Mexico City. That's where we'll be arriving when we depart. We're arriving there, and then we're going to take a bus. After a few days, we're going to be in the capital. So get to kind of acclimatize to the capital, and then we'll take the bus from Mexico City down to Veracruz. That's about 4 hours, so between New York and DC. So it's not too far down. But, Veracruz is like central southern Mexico on the Gulf Coast. So looking forward to all the seafood and fish and farm-to-table food that I can eat. Looking forward for us having a bike and walking. I'm looking to get a place in the center of town so that we can access stores and everything, not having to rely on public transportation day in and day out. I really want to be able to walk most places and ride our bike for our day-to-day living. And then if we need to go farther, taxis. I don't know. I don't think there's Uber in that area, but there's taxis. And I'm not going to have a car. I'm kind of wanting to drive, but you have to crawl before you walk. So I need to know the area first before I attempt that. But I'm excited to meet everyone who's helped me, and thank you to everyone who's given me information and who supported us on this mission, this transition. this ongoing endeavor, journey, however you want to call it. But I hope you're encouraged, and if you need any information, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm Roxana Bangura on Facebook, and me and my daughter Amaris, we're sharing with you the transition from the United States to Mexico and beyond. So stay tuned as we make our way to Mexico. Thank you. Bye-bye.